What's up, everybody? Let me get back out of here and we'll talk about what's going on. Beautiful day in eastern Kentucky today, a little overcast. Humidity is about 99.999%. Feels like I'm in a swamp. But other than that, it's all good. Roll this window up so you won't hear so much wind noise. Back in OF's F1 sickly today. Headed down to the lake to do a little magnet fishing. My wife ordered a magnet off the line the other day, so I'm going to go see if I can catch me some metal fish. Well, not really. I'm going to see if I can catch me a knife or a flashlight or some fishing lures or something. So what I want to talk about is 2 days ago I went to have some injections in my knees, and for the past year I've been taking some cortisone shots. Well, like I told them, they told me when I first got my first shot that I'd be doing backflips down the hallway. Well, that didn't work out. I couldn't even roll down the hallway, much less do backflips. Y'all wouldn't want to see me do that anyway. I'd probably break like a pretzel. But they got to this, sorry about that, they just wasn't what they ought to be. I mean, they helped. I'm not going to say they didn't help, because they did help. But they just didn't do what they said they was going to do. And what they said they was going to do was kind of do a numbness thing, which it never did do. Of course, you get all 4 shots. I got 4 different people, and every one of them had a different version. It looks to me like you ought to at least be on the same page. But hey, it is what it is. And I've talked to some people that, you know, they could take a shot and it lasts them a year. Some people said it's lasted them 3 years. Well, mine just didn't last. It just didn't work. Of course, I've had severe bad pains with my knees, got arthritis for years, and going up and down ladders is definitely a no. You can't. That's just a no. Up and down steps, if I had something to hold on to, I could go up a flight of steps and maybe come down, but basically after that, I was done. Can't walk very far. So, before this shot, the last time I was there was a doctor telling me about injections that they give people that's made out of rooster cone. Now, yeah, you might have got the same reaction I did. Because I thought he was the only doctor that had a sense of humor. But he was telling me right. Of course, I had to make the statement, would I be able to climb up on top of the house and crow like a rooster? Well, I found out he didn't have a sense of humor. But anyway, he was telling me about these injections that they give you that's made out of things that they extract from a rooster cone. It's got some kind of medical term. Don't know what it is yet. Can't remember. They mentioned it. But anyway. And I got thinking about that. I thought, who wakes up of a morning and says, you know what? I'm going to extract something out of a rooster cone and see how that works. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe the rooster just woke them up one time too many. I don't know. But anyway. I took the shot 2 days ago. It's about 11-ish in the morning, and it's about 10:25 right now, so about 48 hours ago would be pretty close. And I will have to say, they told me that it would probably be a week before I could tell a difference. Well, I can tell a difference. And actually, just to be quite honest with you, I can tell as much difference already after having those injections than all of the times that they gave me the cortisone shots. And when they first started me out, of course, they want to give you something in a tube, some kind of, I don't know, magic potion, cinnamon powder, and something, I don't know. Well, whatever they give me didn't work. And I knew it wouldn't. And of course, they always act like, well, they don't understand why it didn't work. Well, because when you're bone on bone, something you're going to rub on your knees ain't going to help you. Trust me, I know this. And anyway, the cortisone shots was tolerable. That's about it. I mean, that's just about it. But after they wear out, I mean, they're and they might have lasted, I don't know, maybe a month at the most. And I was going in every 3 to 4 months. But anyway, when I went back, they gave me the injections of from the Rooster cone, and I asked them if I could watch them. They got the machine out, and they took the machine and done that. And they said, well, you know, we was kind of surprised that I wanted to watch, but I thought it was kind of cool. You know, I really wanted to watch it. I just thought it was cool. And the doctor, there was a doctor and an intern there. The doctor done one leg, and the intern done the other one. And I was watching. I was looking at everything. You could see where the needle had gone inside my knee, and where the fluid was being put in. It was pretty cool, but it didn't last long. I mean, it was just like a real short time, and it just felt like a bee sting. You know, people freaks out over needles. Needles don't bother me, but it just kind of felt like a bee sting when you put the needle in, and you can feel the injection going in, and of course, one of the side effects is swelling and bruising. Now I'm on blood thinners, so you would figure that I would bleed more or bruise more. Well, like I say, this 48 hours later, and you could hardly even tell where they put the needle in me. And but like I say, I watched the doctor do it, and it was just lickety split. It just didn't last no time. And I told him, I said, well, heck, you know, I said that wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. So then the intern, he done it, and it took them a little bit longer to find where they were going to put the injections in my left knee. So if anybody's going to have this done, as of right now, I mean, I would suggest just go ahead and do it, seriously. Because like I say, it's already helped me as much, if not more, than the cortisone shots. But I mean, now it seems like my pain is more centered around the kneecap itself. I guess maybe the pain just radiated. I mean, because it was really bad. I mean, and they asked me, he said, what do you have to do for it to hurt worse? I said, sit down, stand up, turn around, walk, live, that kind of thing. It don't matter. It hurts all the time, 24/7. There's no relief, none. But I mean, I can tell the difference. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt because it hurts. It doesn't hurt because of the shots. I had a little bit of swelling. I could have used some ice if I wanted to. That was one of their suggestions. But I just opted not to because it really wasn't that bad. And like I said, me being on blood thinners, I thought they would be more bruising than that, more bleeding than that, but there wasn't. There was more bleeding after they gave me the shot than, but it didn't last long. So I hope this thing's still working. Uh, anyway, it was all good, and so far it's helped. Like I say, they said it's going to be a week before I can tell a real big difference. But like I said, most of the pain is just right around my kneecap. It's just like it just circled right around my kneecap, whereas before it just seemed like it was my whole body. I mean, it just, I mean, it was bad. That's all I can say. It was just bad. Ain't no explaining it unless you go through it. You know, arthritis is just a bad thing to have. Some people's got it in their hips and back, and it's just a bad thing. But anyway, I got a magnet in this little box right here, brought by the big brown truck, dropped off. A couple days I had it. Went to Tractor Supply, bought me a rope. Going to tie that on when I get down here to the lake and see what kind of thing I can pull out of the lake. If it's maybe an old pocket knife or some kind of knife or a piece of rebar, just whatever I can find. So I'm going to kind of keep you updated about these shots and see what goes on. Hopefully it'll take hold and do something, but they basically, I mean, they've already told me my knee needs replaced anyway. So this is just a kind of a treating the symptom is basically all it comes down to. But anyway, we'll see how everything works. And as soon as we get down here, we'll maybe do some filming on seeing what all I can catch down here. Maybe if I can catch me some kind of utility knife or box cutter, swordfish, something. Anything metal. I don't think swordfish got metal. But anyway. Alright, so y'all have a good day then.